Beautiful. And what I'm going to do is ask you to talk about your homepage. And now we're recorded. I can give you some improvements. So, oh, crikey. So these, hang on, let's have a look. I'm not going to change anything. I'm just looking at the, oh, is it built with this? I'm going to say, am I showing? Sorry, I'm not presenting. There we go. Is this your builder for the homepage?
Yeah, Cornerstone.
Yeah. So I'm not going to change anything. I'm just looking at where the H1s and the H2s are. I haven't used this Cornerstone before.
It's yeah, it's pretty good, but equally can be really frustrating.
Yeah, I can imagine. H2. So let's take this back to, let me just get rid of the floating meeting controls. Into search terms. So I've pulled you up on SEMrush. We talked about, what was the one that you said yesterday over WhatsApp? Garden rooms, was it? Bespoke garden rooms?
Yeah, bespoke garden rooms, yeah.
Right, okay. And what are the other ones that you wanted to push? Still modular garden rooms?
Yeah, I mean, I guess before I dive into what key phrases and terms and whatever, I mean, what's the for me to do like a search of the words that are being used. I mean, what I might say modular garden rooms, where someone else might be searching for modular garden buildings.
Yeah, correct. So that's semantic search. So it says the same thing with different words, different synonyms.
Yeah.
So that's good. I'm working with a subsidence company at the minute, and there's two ways that we write their blog. One is for domestic homeowners that haven't got a clue how to spell subsidence, and people that are technologically invested and know what they're searching for. So there's two very distinct, different sets of keywords.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So instead of rooms, then what did you say that was?
It could be buildings. It could be studio.
And also, right. And what are have you got a list that I can copy and paste of all the areas that you want to target?
Yes. Yeah. I can. Do you want that now, or should I?
Is it possible? I have added you to this spreadsheet, haven't I?
Yes. Yeah.
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 If you can whack them in, let me create a new sheet for you.
Want me to put those in?
Yeah, please. I've just created Ollie KW for Ollie keywords. So that's areas and stuff.
Right. So areas, and with the areas, is it towns or counties? Or
it's everything.
right. Okay.
Yeah, it's everything. So I've got a carpet cleaning client that's been with me for 10 years from Weston-super-Mare. And 3 years ago, I started to target all of the little villages that nobody else targeted. So everybody was going for Bristol and Weston-super-Mare and things. So I just took my time and I figured out all the different small villages in Weston. So every single blog post, every single social media post has been doing this. And with the Google helpful update. Did you hear that Google had a big update in August and September?
Yeah. I've seen everyone jumping up and down about both that
Oh,
one.
of course, yeah, you're on Twitter.
Yeah, unhelpful one.
Yeah, his traffic exploded.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he phoned me on a Monday at 9:05, and I thought, oh shit's hit the fan, because he never calls me. He's one of those hands-off clients. He'll just pay me and I won't speak to him.
Right.
And
Yeah.
he said, "This Nina, I need your help with something wrong with my website." And I was like, "Oh shit, what have I done, or what have I not done?"
Yeah.
I said, "What's up, boss?" He says, "I need you to explain something to me. I really don't understand." And I'm like, "Just fucking tell me." And he said, "The phone has been ringing off the hook this last 2 weeks. Normally I get between 1 and 3 inquiries a week." He said, "I've been getting 3 a day.
Oh, really? Jesus.
What have you done?" And I said, "Well, this is it, Andy. I have been doing the same thing forever. It's just that Google's helpful content update has figured out that we are targeting not just the main areas, but we're targeting all the villages and we're writing about them."
Yeah.
I mean, it's little things. If I go down the seafront and I'll get a nice photo, I'll upload it to his socials rather than putting it on my Facebook or that kind of thing. And also the geolocation. So with images, there's it's always been the case, but it's never more so as in the last month. Every time that you take an image or photograph or you create an image, that the metadata on there displays all kinds of things that you could ever dream of. Is, the time, the machine, the OS that it was built on, uploaded, what the file name's called, what date it is, what size it is, all of this. I had a lady call me and she deleted all of her images because she had some new studio shots and all her traffic tanked. And
Really?
because she was getting searched on Google Images and getting a lot of traffic from Google Images, she replaced them with newer photos. And because she deleted them from WordPress as well, there's no recovery for it. She destroyed a business in 5 seconds.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So which of these areas are you closest to, like where you're sitting now?
This one at the top, Cheshunt.
Right, okay.
But all of these are areas, they're within like between 10 and 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. And also, I'm rubbish at geography. So are all these in the same area, or how many miles would this span?
Yeah, so if you pick, let's say there,
Yeah.
Bayford, all of these, this is probably central to all of these.
Right. So realistically, was it Hertfordshire that was the overall one?
Yeah, Hertfordshire's the county, and then you've got obviously Essex, and then obviously all of the Essex towns and counties. I mean, what I've with these are there are like you got Harlow and you've got Old Harlow.
Right.
Old Harlow is where you want to be. Harlow is definitely not where I want to be.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all of these are sort of nice areas
Right.
where where my product is probably going to be well received.
So which of these areas then would it be? I think, as I said to you on WhatsApp yesterday, I don't think people are going to type out Hertfordshire. It's like when I used to live in Nottinghamshire, people say Notts.
Yeah, of course.
So on the homepage, then we need to mention these areas.
Oh, Jesus. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So if you have a look here, Google is placing more importance on the keywords that are at the beginning of any header. And this also includes your page title. So your that can't be right. Let me just have a look at page title live. That I'll do it in. Okay, outdoor modular spaces, garden room design, build and install. That's good. One thing to remember with H2s and title tags is to avoid special characters. And in this case, it's the ampersand.
Okay, yeah.
And also remember that people are maybe not going to be, I'm just thinking about build and install. We need to have, if you want to really target your local areas, your title tag needs a local area.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I can take those out, build and install, because that title, it was just really, we design, build and install.
Yeah.
But realistically, it could probably just do with garden rooms, Hertfordshire, or, garden room Hearts.
Right. Yeah. So you can see how in the code that the ampersand has gone all funny.
Yeah.
Let's just have that. And also using the pipe is cute. It's quite old fashioned.
Which one?
The pipe. Let me just write this down. Title tag. So
that bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's the pipe there. That's quite an old-fashioned traditional way. It's not wrong. It's nothing wrong with it. It just makes me smile when people use it. I think it's I just really like it when I first discovered what a pipe was called. So outdoor modular spaces, garden room design. Let's crack on with this. So in all the chats that we've had, you've not actually said the word design.
No, true. No, I haven't.
So garden, I'm going to put rooms.
Hearts.
Essex. But you are UK nationwide?
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about I've done a job up in Wilmslow, which was the furthest north. It was a bit of a pain in the arse, but it was a mixture of weather being really crap, client being a bit of a nightmare, and my guys also being a bit of a nightmare in terms of turning up and doing the work they were supposed to whilst I wasn't there. So yes, in short, yes, I would do, but it would have to be for something fairly substantial. I'm not going to do it for like a 15 grand.
Yeah.
Room.
Go outdoor modular spaces. Go. Hang on. I know what we've forgot. Bespoke garden rooms. That's Essex. I'll just do it UK. So your title tag, you've got 70 characters, including spaces.
Okay.
So if you did need to tweak that. So let's reflect that with your homepage. So instead of view our garden room designs, that really should be, or you see you've got bespoke garden rooms. You've actually got garden rooms twice there.
Yeah.
It's not necessary. So I'll just copy that. I'll take it from here. I need to talk to you about anchor text as well. That was spotted.
Okay.
Why can't I copy that? Oh, there we go. Well, watch. Okay, so here, literally here, the word here, when you say check out this blog post here,
yeah,
all internal linking should have a descriptive keyword. So you've actually accidentally done it the wrong way round. This is where or how you would link to the blog post.
Right. Okay.
So if you have here or click here or read more, they are not descriptive for SEO. So search engines will know that blog that you're linking to is about a bespoke garden room. And when they land on it, so for example, and also that one I think should open up in a new tab,
Okay.
which is target blank, because you're making people leave your home. Oh, crikey. I can't read this, Ollie. I think what it was is that it's different from black text on a white background. I don't know why. It just seems too busy for my eyes. Maybe it's just the way that I look at it. But I can't read this like it was a blog. It just looks like I'm reading an advert, which it is, because all websites are adverts for SEO.
Yeah.
But I feel from that it would be better to have it just your ordinary black text, white background. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, there you go. And there's another thing about the internal linking where we just discussed the difference between read more and then the keywords, is that search engines, as well as humans, this is how we encourage people to engage. They crawl every little thing, and all search engines need to understand which is the most important website page on your website. And we know it's the homepage because it is. So what you should do from every single blog is not only link to your other blogs to encourage the spider's web, but also towards the bottom, you can add just your brand name, outdoor modular spaces, outdoor modular spaces, supply, design, fit and install bespoke garden rooms around these areas. But again, the keywords, your brand name would actually link to the homepage back again. So it's possible without actually using your browser buttons to go navigate between page and page and page without necessarily using the menu.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
How is the finance solutions working out for you?
I've got to be honest, it doesn't really. I don't put enough emphasis when I'm speaking to people. And in all honesty, the FCA, so to be FCA registered, regulated, you've got to jump through untold hoops to do it. But they've gone, their pricing has shot up like ridiculously. And I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to be carrying on with it next year. So
as in the next couple of months, as in January next year.
Yeah. I've signed up for Klarna.
Oh yeah.
But I must admit I've not got down to whether I can get them to finance such a big outlay. See, the other problem I've got with the finance houses is because my buildings are usually more than 50 grand, they will only go up to 50 grand. So it's another one where I kind of haven't really pushed it.
I've found that the other businesses I've worked with in my career that have offered finance have always said it's more trouble than it's worth.
Right.
There is one company that have made a killing with it, and that's double glazing. But that seems to be the exception.
Yeah. What about hot tubs? You deal with anyone that does hot tubs?
No, I don't.
Because I thought I think that market is pretty good because it's a bit of a luxury item, but it's still within, it's one of those that you could pay like 200 or 300, 400 quid a month.
Yeah,
you can get one. Whereas with mine, they'd be spending, £800-900 per month plus, and so it's a big outlay. But I don't know. It is. I did it because it gives us a little bit of credibility. We have gone through the down the route of being FCA registered and regulated, but in all honesty, I've not done any business for it, and I think for the £2,000 it costs to be
Oh really?
Yeah. I'm not seeing that back. So, but then I've not pushed it. So it's a bit of a chicken and egg, really.
Yeah, I get it. Do you know any hot tub companies?
I don't. No.
you've actually just given me a really good idea. So there's a collaboration here, an opportunity for collaboration.
Yeah, no, definitely. So there's a few things that I'm thinking of for the business, and that is not just being garden room company, but also doing. I mean, we've done a couple of outdoor kitchens.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
yeah, outdoor kitchens. Obviously, decking's a big part of what we do. We do a decking pretty much on every build. We could be doing the fencing, so doing really nice contemporary fencing. We could be doing the hot tubs. We could be doing swimming pools.
Yeah.
So there's a few things there that all lend themselves to obviously garden landscaping. I've just completed a job up in near me, which was massive, and that was basically the guy came to us because he'd seen one of the photos of the garden rooms, and then he saw the image of the I think on the SPC page, and it's got all of the porcelain paving and lighting, and he was just like, "Oh look, can you do that?"
Oh, of course, the lighting.
Yeah, so
and the paving.
Paving, sunken seating area,
Yeah.
garden landscaping,
Yes.
it just kind of goes on and on. I mean, what I don't want to do is be jack of all trades and be, bloody no good at all these other bits. But I guess it's just the evolution of the business is trying to say, look, this is what we can do. You can see how good we are with the modular rooms, and then this is the type of style that we go with. We want to try. I like to do things that people are going to have like a bit of a wow factor. The whole modern contemporary style, and yeah, that's I guess what those bits are.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's there's those that can be done. I just I don't want to kind of run before I can walk, if you know what I mean.
It's the right answer. It's the way that I evolved. I started off by building websites and running ads and stuff like that, and it was just too much for me. I was a one woman agency, and I didn't enjoy the elements of people were asking me to do things, and I could do things, but I didn't want to do the things because I really enjoy SEO.
Yeah.
So I get that. This is a really good outreach thing because we could even collaborate on a huge spring article whereby that we write about modular rooms, garden rooms, and then we could write example content for like kitchens, decking, lighting, pavement, hot tubs, that kind of thing, and be your own press company, I guess. Just contact people and say, look, we've got this guide coming out. Do you want us to link to you? Do you want to talk about your brand as well? Yeah. And then we can do that. We can publish that on not just our website, but other publications online as well. And then that will create a linking opportunity between related businesses in England, which is absolutely golden.
Yeah. Well, I've got on Thursday, I've got been invited down to it's a bit of like they're launching a couple of new products, but it's I don't know if you've seen these aluminium pergolas.
No.
They're really nice, really smart. It's like a massive opportunity for companies like mine, and they have oh god, they I'm trying to think. They're like automated roof, so you can with a click of a button, the roof can go backwards and open up, and then cover up during the winter. So
yeah,
again, it kind of lends itself to the outdoor living experience, if you like.
I'm loving this. All right, so let's change the H2s then. So we'll do it on the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So instead of view our garden room designs, I was speaking to Susie last night, and I said she was in the space. I said, when you meet a client and they've built their own website and they have got the time to do SEO, I think that Ollie is going to pick up SEO quicker than the majority of my clients. because the majority of my clients aren't technical, and they know what they want, and they've got the money and they pay for it. And like the carpet cleaning guy, I never speak to him.
Yeah.
I'm writing a blog about tiling today, you know, and he doesn't speak to me every month. He just lets me get on with it. But I feel is that this is the bit where I'm going to ask you, would you have the time to dedicate to SEO and learn it so that I can evolve this month working together? Normally it would be me just doing the work.
Yeah.
But there's two types of clients: the ones that say, I want to learn with you, and then the other people that just go, get on with it, Nina.
No. The thing is, I mean, I've got, you know, apart from this business, you know, I've got other things that I want to do. So I would
Right.
like to understand SEO really well, because I know I can replicate the learning into other fields.
Yeah. I don't know if you were in the space when a guy was in there late. Did you stay all the time? Because there was a chappie that said, I used to be in SEO 10 years ago and I need some help brushing up. And I was like,
Oh, just a German guy. Yeah.
Yeah. I said, you don't need really any new knowledge. There is new knowledge, as in especially the last 6 months of this year, but the last 12 months, certainly. I spent 14 years not learning anything new. But if you've got the traditional SEO mindset of white hat of doing things the proper way, you're going to be golden. And if you just take and apply it to every single website. Right. Sorry, I keep talking about SEO. Right, view our garden room design. So we'll call that number 1. Let's put that here. So it's the H2.
Are they correct, H2s rather than H1s?
Yeah,
They
you can only have one H1 per page.
So which one's my H1?
Let me find that in the source code. Welcome to Modular Spaces Extended Living. There.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right, so that is the most important one. So this one is definitely going to have your areas in. Right, so we don't want welcome, obviously.
No.
Outdoor modular spaces, garden, bespoke garden rooms. Do you want bespoke garden rooms first?
Um,
I've got a reason for that question.
all right. What's the
I feel that modular spaces is very technical, like the subsidence guys. It's either you've got a technical audience or a non-technical. Technical audiences will be searching for outdoor modular spaces and find you a lot more easier because it's a lower competitive search term.
right? Okay.
But if you want to sell more and make more, then you should go for something that is a little bit more high competitive, which I think would be bespoke garden rooms.
Okay. Yeah.
Outdoor.
Just also just bear in mind, we've got 9 designs. So maybe I've complicated it a little bit. So we've got 9 set designs that people can look at and see, right, I really like that. Do you do it in 6 meters by 3 meters or 5 meters by 4 meters? And yes, we can. And then we can also do bespoke garden rooms as well. So we've got our 9 designs plus, you know, if someone was to say to us, love those, like we had a job in Sevenoaks, the client wanted to spend like 140 grand, and they said, well, love your garden rooms, but with the house that we've got, they won't reflect the house. So therefore, can you come up with an idea? And which is what we did, which was then the bespoke one. So I'd probably say ours are either contemporary, modern, or premium garden rooms. That's probably the term that I should be looking for.
I worked with a wallpaper designer and she uses the keywords contemporary, modern. What was the third one, Ollie?
Premium.
Yeah, so that would also be a luxury keyword then.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want to use modern because we're saying modular.
Okay.
I think contemporary is a too long word. I think we're not for the H1. I think we'll steer away from these, but I think these would be good in the H2s.
Okay.
I feel as though that finding emotions when you're buying something online, especially, when it's going to be 5 figures or 6 figures.
Yeah.
You do have to say, you are paying for a premium product.
Yeah.
Bespoke garden rooms, Hertz, Hertz and Essex. Outdoor. Wonder if that can fit. I'll just install again with the double glazing client. They use both installed and installers, and
Right.
installs as in plural as well.
Yeah.
I just don't want to use a big long word and then it's going to look a bit mad there.
Yeah.
No. So I'm happy with that, apart from the Essex. So are you happy with that one?
Yeah.
And you can tweak it anyway.
Yeah.
So view our garden room designs. I think we've said outdoor there, outdoor. Do you want to help me out here? Because I've got so many different things in my head. I don't know what's best because you've got 2 H2s next to each other. So we've got to differentiate between the two. So we could have modular spaces on the first H2. Modular spaces. Okay, so what's the lead time? Ollie, is 150 grand. When can I have me mod?
6 weeks usually. Well, yeah.
I don't think I like in because that says the same as installed. I'll just leave it for there for now. Modular space is designed and installed in 6 weeks. And so what's the typical client journey in terms of do you do an on-site visit?
Yeah, so do an online video call with an exploratory call. Then we do a on-site visit, book an on-site visit on. I'll then provide them with some options.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
On-site assessment or survey.
on-site assessment. Surveys, no charge. So then the call to action would be call us or speak to us on X. This is this little bit here. And again, what I'd said last week, where you've got larch and cedar and see composite, that's a good word.
Yeah.
That's a good word. Speak to us on us. We haven't got rooms yet, so rooms in there. Discover composite modular is made to order. I might use a full stop there. Made to order. Designed and made to and installed 6 weeks. So now it would be now taking bookings for 2024. So that's your first. So the second one, modular spaces. So again, bespoke garden rooms. Let's go back to SEMrush a second. Yeah, because all these are information pages. People are finding out information from you for free. They don't actually want to, they don't want to spend any money. They're just looking at planning permission. So you kind of getting prefab. That's another one. Garden rooms. What was that? Do you want to put, so it could be anything from our clients, enjoy premium.
Yeah.
Garden rooms. And design, and I'll just put for many uses. So this is where you said about, so when you mentioned outdoor kitchens earlier on, was that you or was that another company?
It's another company that we've teamed up with, but
This space, gym, garden bar, a garden bar. What other uses have we got? We've got 3 there: office space, home gym, garden bar,
cinema room,
or even have I got private cinema room. So if we had to drill down, so we've targeted the competitive keywords. If we're going to drill it down, because you said about 70% of people would book you for leisure as opposed to office, is that right?
Yeah.
Or leisure rooms, so that would be is it when you say leisure, do you actually mean gym?
No, I mean as in like an entertaining space. I'd say most of them are like a game, let's say a games room. So games room that can turn into like a bar or a cinema room.
Right. Yeah, I've actually got a guy that lives with his parents, but he's got one of something very similar. His shed, and he's got Wi-Fi in there. He's got all of his DVDs collection, his games, everything.
Yeah.
Outdoor leisure and gaming rooms. Built to order. So we've got Hertz there. I think we ought to have some more areas repeated. Built to order. Okay, well, I think let's do the designed for for can't see today. I remember working through COVID. That was bad enough. You know, I'm a headache's fine. But how many times have you had COVID?
4 times, I think.
4 times.
Yeah, I had it a few weeks back.
Really?
Yeah.
I had it once. Oh,
Oh, really?
it really goosed me as well. It come up from nowhere. I was on a call like this and I had a coughing fit and I couldn't breathe. I literally could not breathe.
Oh,
I
really?
had to end the call.
Yeah.
Design for Essex and Hertfordshire. Right. Okay. So we've got that. So that's that. Beautiful. So got the check out the blog post. This one would be check out. Okay, so about this bespoke garden rooms. So the first internal link on any page, not just your home page, the first internal link. So, for example, this is your first internal link to a blog about bespoke garden rooms. That places a real big importance on the weight for SEO for that page. So, and the higher that first internal link is deemed the most important.
Right. Okay.
So we're going to start that bit with bespoke garden rooms, and this is going to link to your blog post, and then it would be target blank. So that would be open up in a new tab. Check out about this bespoke. It's okay. Design in-house, that's good. So what technology do you use to design this? What?
I've got someone who basically I've got a designer. I send him some drawings, like my basic drawings, and say this is. I put a bit of a mood board, if you like, to him, and say this is what I want. These are the materials I want. Kind of, can you reflect what that looks like? And he's really, really good. So he puts it together, sends it back to me. He's a bit of a nightmare dealing with because he can just disappear for a few weeks at a time.
Weeks?
So, yeah. And then he'll come back and he was like, "Oh, no, apologies." But he is very, very good, and I think he's there's a possibility he has to go into hospital for a period of time. So I'm a little bit easy on him.
Yeah, I get you. Can you explain to me again what SPC range means?
Yeah, so just on the acronyms for all of the ranges. So you've got the LRC, Larch, CDR, Cedar, and SPC is special. So I was trying to break down or make an acronym out of bespoke, but just didn't work with for some reason. What was it? I can't remember what the acronym was, but it just didn't work.
Okay, so what does SPC? Because you said you've got 9 designs.
Yeah, so 9 designs across Larch, Cedar, and HQC. HQC is a high quality cladding that we use. We're the only company in the UK that use it.
Whoa, stay there. Why are you the only company that uses HQC?
Why? Because I sourced it from abroad.
What is HQC?
It's HQC is not a particular it's not the name of a particular product. It's just the name that I've given it,
Right?
Because it's a high quality cladding. So whereas Larch might be, I don't know, let's say hypothetically 100 quid a square meter. This high quality cladding is about £600 per square meter.
Right. Okay. So I don't want to call something budget or economical.
No.
I want to give them all luxury names. So if we've got HQC, and is that the premium one?
That's the premium one, yeah.
Right, so premium. Can you think of a really nice word for larch then? Let's have a look.
Well, if for larch, it's I use what's called Siberian larch. So Siberian larch is a premium larch product. So it's not cheap and cheerful.
Yeah,
It's still a very good quality timber.
right. Yeah,
Obviously,
okay. So
Russia invading Ukraine put a bit of um, a thing in the way of that. So it's
here we go. That's it. Timber, that's the word. Okay, so did you say it was Swedish?
Siberian.
Siberian.
Yeah.
Siberian timber. And so would that be pressure treated? That would be pre-coated?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go for CDR then. What's that one?
That's cedar.
Oh, cedar. Oh, sorry. So
Yeah. So CDR is cedar,
right.
and LRC is larch. Cedar is I use what's called Western red cedar,
Yeah.
and that's a Canadian or American cedar, which is a much better quality than UK or European
Yeah.
cedar.
So but would you say that's a dense wood?
Yeah, so it's slow grown, which makes it dense and less visible knots.
Lovely. So that would be. In terms of surface coatings, then, do you do all the surface coatings and spray them before you take them there?
Yeah, well, I obviously buy this in, yeah, so it comes pre finished.
Okay, so with the high quality cladding, can I paint that over at home if I wanted to?
No, it's um this is going on YouTube, isn't it? Is this recording going on YouTube or not?
Oh, yeah, it's not going to be live. It's going to be unlisted.
Right, okay.
So only us, the pair of us with the link, will be able to view it.
Right, okay. So the high quality cladding is it's a cladding called HPL, but I didn't want to put HPL on there for the sole reason that if you typed in HPL, someone would be able to find what it is. So I've specifically called it HQC.
Yeah,
You know, to keep it.
I like that.
So that cladding is I call it an architectural cladding solution.
I can't spell that.
RAL, that's it.
Yeah.
Cladding solution found on very high end properties.
I don't want to say hi again twice.
All right. On
Okay, can I go back to the surface coating with this one? Is there ways that you don't need to do anything with it?
yeah, so this is 100% maintenance free.
Right, there you go. You see? Right. Maintenance
Free. Yep.
So I'm not going to type all this on the front end of your website. This is a kind of, I'm learning about your product. So with the cedar and the larch then, is that just varnish that it's delivered, or do you have stained?
It's stained.
Right, okay. So it's stained with a waterproof surface coating.
Yeah.
How many years would that last before you need to replenish?
It's usually 18 18 months to 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 to 24 months.
Right. And does that go with the cedar as well?
Yeah.
Renew. Same for cedar. This is blending your unique product names with actual real-time humans can understand it.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I really like this a lot. I can you tell I used to work in carpentry?
Oh, did you?
Right, okay, so that's grand. That should be on the homepage somewhere. And again, I think that's another, yeah, it's another one. Concha provides everything you need. So we can go to town with that one. There's no limit with the amount of characters that you can have on a H2 or a H1.
Okay.
But I wouldn't want to see a whole page as a H2, for example.
No, I mean, when I was designing the page, the website in general, I've kind of, I had tried to keep it as modern and kind of clear looking as possible without putting too many words on there. So I know you mentioned the other day, I think maybe when we first spoke about, lots of white space and whatever. That was pretty much on purpose to kind of not be overloading people's senses and with info.
Okay, so let's get across that it's timber, solid wood, and something timber, outdoor spaces, designed just for you. I want bespoke in there, and timber, bespoke, outdoor spaces designed just, I'll just put, no, well, that's, nah, sorry, I'm talking to myself. I swore on a Zoom call last week. I made a fatal error and I dropped a swear word and I forgot I was being recorded. Designed just for you. So this designed with, well, no, I don't know, this is the H2, stick to your keywords, Nina. Solid wood and something timber, bespoke, designed. I've got it. Built here in, we can do Great Britain. So built here in Great Britain, we transport your modular.
Yep.
Modular. Your modular. I just want to say is that we come to you.
Yeah. So we transport your modular space to your home.
Yeah, into your garden. We haven't said garden. No, it's into your garden. I think that's going to be too long for a H2. I'm going to leave that one with you because I think you've got a good idea about that.
Yeah.
Garden home. So each of these, have you got a blog for each of these?
I don't know whether I do. I probably have. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've done.
Okay. Sweetheart, it's a Airbnb message.
You do Airbnb as well?
Yeah, we've got a couple of rooms on the top floor. We just rent out the rooms, just cheap as chips, because we're right in the centre of Weston. I mean, we like helping people, you know. Garden room, bar, socials with friends. Okay, so this is going in. This is helpful. This is very helpful. So SEO tasks. blog post optimized. So let's do one below. Right, so these would be those. So that would be 4 blogs. So I'll write 4 blogs for you. So these will be linked internally from the homepage. Right, so I'd like you to make the changes that we've outlined for your homepage under your own steam.
Yep.
And then when we kickstart, I will pop in with you. I don't want to do any changes to your home without you watching me, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd rather be supervised. You know what I'm like when I'm unsupervised.
Yeah.
So we've got those. So we've got the homepage, got the blog, and then I talked about press releases earlier on.
Yeah.
I've got this handy little account here. Go to press releases, my press releases. And you can see that some of them, you know, they get 400 or 500 hits.
Yeah, it's good. Do you know what I've had a few people from, I think it's London Life or Life London,
Yeah,
or Love Life or Love,
yeah,
whatever it is, and they basically I've had a few inquiries off the back of that.
yeah. It's always good to get anything these days, because search is becoming more crowded with paid ads and generative experience and AI results and all kinds of stuff. So it's making our job a lot more challenging in the fact that we've got to adapt. So the people that don't change or adapt to the new way of search are the SEOs that are going to get left behind.
Yeah.
Right. So the on page, we've got the on page YouTube. Okie doke. So it's your turn to, let me just stop share. It's your turn to share your screen, please.
Okay. Which one?
It should be in the middle. If you hover your mouse.
No. I mean, as in what screen do you want me to share?
Oh, right. Okay. I want you to show me the screen where you're logging into YouTube under your personal account.
Right. Okay. Let's have a look. Right.
There you go.
Right.
So on Company's House, are you as Outdoor Modular Spaces?
Yeah. Outdoor Modular Spaces Limited. Yeah.
Yeah. So without the limited, I think if you just put those 3 words, Outdoor Modular Spaces, maybe UK. No,
because there was another company a few years back. I think they went bust.
oh, right. Okay.
I'm pretty sure they.
I'm just going to pop something in the chat. Exit full screen. I'm in that one. This channel does not exist. Oh, you in the top right hand corner, sign out of Agile. Have you got a different name?
Right. So
Yeah, that's it.
we'll do switch account.
Let's have a look, see what happens. Yeah, if you switch account, there you go.
Add account.
No, you're there. Look, outdoor. Yeah, click on that one. There you go.
Okay.
Right, lovely. Can you navigate to the chat box in Zoom for me, please?
Yep. Verify, yeah.
Yeah.
What
You doing? Go on, go and see Fred. So what happens is now, and again, YouTube's evolved this year. You used to be able to link back to your homepage from the description in the channel.
Right, okay.
Which you can do. There's no problem with that. But with new accounts, I think under 6 months, It won't let you do it without going through an extra verification process. So until we've got a video up, that feature won't be available to do in advance, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So we'll figure that. So you've got that one verified. Lovely. Can you click the purple O in the top right-hand corner?
No, it's not
Is
really
it not doing it?
No.
So just take off verifying the URL. Right, lovely. And I would like you to go to the left-hand menu, please. Scroll to the bottom and look for settings.
Okay.
One sec. There you go. It's right in the middle. Add or remove managers. Down a little bit. Click happy. You click happy. There you go.
Right.
Then manage permissions, probably password. Hi. It's Ollie, yeah.
Does he go and watch Tottenham? You asked him.
Did you go and watch Tottenham?
I've got 2 season tickets, yeah. So
2? How many Ollies are there?
yeah, no, I shared it with my brother and a friend, so we get 7 or 8 games a season, which is I've got 3 kids and a wife, so that's kind of enough for me. The last 2 years, I barely went. The games I did go, we lost against Wolves, we lost against Brighton, we lost against.
I was at that Wolves game.
Oh, dreadful! Yeah, it was. I mean, Conte football, Mourinho. I didn't go to any Mourinho games. I like him, but I just hate his football. Conte games. The only game that I enjoyed was when we beat Arsenal in the run up to
the 3-0 was amazing. The atmosphere.
Yeah. I was at the game. It was brilliant. Like unbelievable atmosphere. But just it's like a cloud's been lifted with Ange. So
have you been this season at all?
I have, yeah. So what game did I go to? I went to Sheffield United, which wasn't necessarily the best, but it was good. Good end to the game.
Yeah.
I was hoping to have gone on Monday, but I gave it to a friend of mine. So I can't actually think when my next game is. I don't think my next game is until about Everton, which is about the 23rd of December. So yeah,
because I've got 2 season tickets as well.
Right,
it's a 3.5 hour trek from here. So
yeah.
sell them for face value. There's enough people in Weston. I went to the Liverpool game and I'm going to a Villa at the end of the month.
Yeah.
But you just know I've got dread for Monday night.
You think?
Oh, well, everything says that we should win, but it's just Poch coming back. It's Chelsea. They've been doing rubbish and it's 3-point lane and it's...
Yeah, I know.
What block are you in? Are you in the south stand or?
No. I'm in the east lower.
All right, so I'm 518 north upper. So
right, yeah. I did one game in the south stand when it first started, and I was right up in the heavens, and I was surrounded by a load of Americans, and I hated it. But I've always been in the east stand. I had a couple of corporate tickets for a couple of years. Well, the first couple of years that we were in, but it was too expensive to continue with. So
yeah,
I jumped out.
we're going to win the league anyway. So
yeah, I know. We've already won it, haven't we?
Yeah, I'll see you at Burnley in the last game of the season. Was it Burnley or Brentford? No.
Can I talk some SEO, please?
Oh, sorry.
Go and make me a model. Right. Have you got that far?
I'm right. I'm just in the verifying it's me.
Yeah.
Yes, it's me. 21. Right, there you go. So
manage permissions again.
Yep.
There you go. And it's top right hand corner. You've got a little man.
Yep.
Or person. Nina May Payne at gmail.com.
So what was it, Nina?
May, M-A-Y.
Payne.
Yeah, P-A-Y-N-E with a Y. Yeah, there I am. And can I be manager, please? So done. Beautiful. Do you post on Google Business at all?
again, it's one of those. I go through a stage of I better do some posting, and I get a load of photos on it.
Just pop over to Google Business, because every time that I publish a new blog, I'll put it on Google Business.
Right. Okay. Let me just.
Yeah. So where you are now, and there's 3 dots next to profile strength, right in the center of your screen.
Yep.
Yep. And then in there, business profile settings, people and access. Yep. And then a plus, and then Nina Maypain at gmail.com. Yeah, and I'm a manager. That's fine. Yeah. Beautiful stuff. Okay. That's and there's one more thing. Can you pop back to YouTube for me? I do need to go in a minute because we're supposed to be going out for some food, but we don't care.
Where was I?
Yeah, YouTube.
Not bad. Close it down, did I?
Did you say you've got 2 screens?
Yeah, I've got 2 screens. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Go to. Can you swap Agile? Oh no, you're still in my account. Go back to YouTube homepage, please. And then top right, and then view your channel. Where is it? Well, bloody hell, where's that gone? Oh, it's there. Right. Okay, lovely. Customized channel, please. It's in the center. I'm going to leave this here for you to do because I do need to shoot.
Yep.
With the 4 blogs, it's a fixed fee with 4 at £1,500. So there's no extras, no hidden things. So what I'm going to do with that is your on page, your off page with YouTube video SEO plus press releases, socials to a certain extent with Google Business, targeting Hertfordshire, Essex areas.
Yep.
Have you got any friends with websites locally?
Yeah.
Because I've got a builder in Mansfield who's got a website and he's always struggling for blogs. So I can get you a backlink by publishing one of your blogs onto his. I'm trying to think who else we can get some backlinks from. But you see, the thing is that you've actually got quite a good ranking potential here. Let's have a look at backlink. It's not pulling it through, doesn't matter. Right, okay. So that's social media, we've got that. So you're doing the video.
So just upload a video, yeah?
Yeah. Well, no. Did you rename the file?
Pretty sure I did. If I didn't, then I will do.
Yeah. And also, so your shopping list here. Now, with the start date, I am struggling. I can't be immediately available, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've got Subsidence again starting on Monday. Dave, Google reviews. Right, so I mean, it's the moniker as 30 days. I just said it because it just indicates that I'm going to be a part-time digital manager for a month.
Yeah.
So if we kickstart on the 13th of November,
yep,
that will be finished then in time for before Christmas.
Okay.
And depending on what happens, I might have to delay January, depending on my availability with team and whether Susie's, because I know I'm taking some time off over Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
But if we do miss a month in January, you can start writing blogs and don't publish them.
Yeah.
Just have them as save them as drafts. Same with YouTube if you make some more videos. So basically January can be your homework month, because I suspect that that's going to be one of the lowest traffic times of the year, would be January. Would that be right?
I don't know. in comparison to other months, I don't know where we're at. I do
Yeah.
know that I've had lots of phone calls previously from people in January that
Yeah.
want to get in early for, but in all honesty, it starts from about, it'll either be the very first week or it will be towards the end of the month.
Right. Yeah. So on paydays.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we've got that. So that's the 13th. What date would you like me to send over the invoice for you?
Yeah. Next year will be good.
let me set a reminder. Friday. Okay. So invoice Ollie. Right. So I'll send it on that Friday then. And we can start on that. So can you, oh, you're on there as well. Can you just pop onto the shopping list? So we have got, so yes, I've got access there. I've got your mobile. Can you just click here? What's my IP.org? Can you just paste the digits there for me, please?
Did I not do that? I thought I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you do that in chat?
No, I've done it on the first page of your
Right.
30-day SEO. Right.
So I've got that one, 3 search phrases in writing. Okay, so we know that is going to be. Are we just for the 30-day campaign? Obviously, we can't target a load of things, but what I did like were these 4. So if we're going to go for the generic one, bespoke garden room is very generic.
Yeah.
Or outdoor modular space is generic.
Yeah.
Cheers. Sorry.
Drinking early.
Garden, home office, home, outdoor modular spaces, garden room, socials with friends. Garden room, bar. If you were going to rank one of these, which would be your favorite? I think I quite like garden room bar, specifically because from an SEO point of view, you've got garden rooms there, and the bar it indicates a leisure word. Or would you prefer to target garden home office?
No, probably garden room bar.
Right. So if we do that one, that one, that one. So that would be Hertz 6. So it's fun. So technically then, right. So we've got 6 there. So I've got six search phrases. Now, didn't you search for bespoke garden rooms yesterday? You said you Google page 6.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll just put. So we know where we stand. 4th November. Modular garden rooms. Let's have a quick look at that. .co.uk. I thought we. Oh, hang on. There we go. So technically, that's the end of page 1. So you position 12.
What was that for? Modular garden rooms?
Yeah. Which is good. So rather than it being 70 on Google page 6. And now we'll leave that at that. Yeah, and that's the same as the others, right? Okay. Right, cool. Shopping list, 3 search pages, benchmarking, just done that. Free index. So if you haven't joined free index, so that will be with a domain email.
Yeah, okay.
So if you can put the password on there. And the last thing, can you just pop to Google Alerts? I'll just show you what I mean.
Yeah, I've got I'm fairly certain I've got alerts on.
Have you done that? Drop down the top left-hand bar, please.
Yep.
And then click Add Property. So what you've done previously, you've done it on the right-hand side with the URL prefix. What we're going to do is the domain without the W's.
Right.
So this is outdoor modular, .com, and then continue. And then this is what you need to do with your host. So the TX, and if you don't know how to do it, just open up a ticket. Your host will do it for you.
Yeah.
So can you click verify later? Lovely. And then repeat the process again and do your .co.uk.
Right. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. And then verify later. Lovely. So what we'll do as well on the 13th or that week at some point is to point one at the other using the Google's change of address tool.
Okay.
Because they're both the same age, aren't they? About 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be another ranking signal as well. So we've covered the on-page aspects, the off-page with the backlinking, the video SEO, and also the technical stuff. How has today been for you? Have I blinded you?
No, it's good. It's good. I think, one of the key things that I'm really just want to nail down is I want to obviously get the keywords sorted.
Yeah.
But I also want to, from a business perspective as well, is look at keyword terms being searched for and what the trends of those are.
Yeah.
For instance, like outdoor kitchens, outdoor
Yeah.
outdoor, blah blah blah. Because then they're all complementary businesses.
Yeah, and all of those should be featured on your blog as well.
Yeah, exactly. So I can kind of get ahead of the curve. But no, it's been really good.
Yeah, good. I will upload this file probably tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'm downloading it now, so you'll get the video tomorrow. Any questions, just pick up the phone or send me a text or email me. You are speaking with me. I have got Susie working with me, but I am the face and I am your primary contact. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Out of hours as well.
Yeah. I tend to switch off on after certain times because obviously you've got the 3 kids, so